through all the things I've had to see, visions of the pods to be, the moral limits are unseen, and now it all seems clear to me that arguing is painless. It brings a little changes, and I can do it with whomever I please.
Fuck you, no you can't, only with me.
Hello and welcome to The Moral Limits. I'm your host, Stewart Keller, and with me is my co-host, Jesus Sandoval. And I want to start this podcast out right, with some amazing big deal news. Guess who's been cast in the Justice League?
Oh shit.
William Dafoe.
Oh,
The world's greatest Green Goblin.
as who?
A good guy.
Which one?
That's all it says. Warner Bros. Says William Dafoe is a good guy, for once. He's...
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, so legit, who do you think he's gonna be? Like, DC character. Who would you see as William Dafoe? Like,
I want to be the fucking Green Lantern.
oh my fucking god, William Dafoe is Hal Jordan?
Yes, fuck.
Holy shit. Like, okay, so on a
I
serious...
want him to have a Power Ranger Green Lantern suit.
Yes! The world cannot see how happy I am right now, but Power Ranger suit, yes. Holy fuck. Fuck the costume, like, no CGI, we're talking legit power armor.
Yes.
Like it was in the first Spider-Man movie. That'd just be amazing.
Oh my god, yeah.
On a serious note, before Jesus blew my mind with the Hal Jordan, like, connection, I was thinking, like, by him just saying he's a good guy, I'm thinking he's a character like Holly Hunter, Senator Finch, Granny's Peach Tea.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's that sort of character. Like, it's new for the movie, maybe like a senator, a politician, maybe like the army. Like, imagine if he's like, you're effing stupid's boss.
Oh.
That'd be amazing.
No, because we saw a lot of military personnel, like, in Batman vs. Superman, though.
True.
It would be kind of weird to introduce him now.
Like, one of the articles I was reading, they were suggesting that it be Lois's dad who's in the military. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, and like you said, the first thing I thought is like, we seen a shit ton of the military.
It'd be weird to have already saw him.
And honestly, I can't wait to, like, continually see the military in these DC movies, because there's such a... No comic book movies have done the military as well as DC's doing it right now.
True. Like, I like Marvel for the most part, but, like, they really, really, like, brush away the military.
The military's gotten fucked over in Marvel, because the only references we get to them is, like, yeah, we're gonna blow up New York in the Avengers. Fuck everyone.
It wasn't even the military, though, because, like, we don't know who those people were, like...
That's our government.
Is it, though?
Yeah, that's the council for, like, the, government.
The council.
Yeah. That's how fake...
Because we've assigned 7 people to lead our entire
that's what I'm saying.
universe.
That's what I'm saying. That's how fucked up the military is in Marvel.
Oh, my God.
That they literally get put
You know what they need to realize? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah.
Those 7 people are fucking corrupt by now.
Yeah, they were. Remember Winter Soldier?
True.
Yeah. Lau from the Dark
Knight. They haven't acknowledged it. So fuck them.
Okay, so let's move on from this big deal news to the next big deal news, which was...
Oh, there can't be more.
Jesus was wrong.
What?
Yes. Evangelion episode 1 and 2 were bad. And big deal news, Jesus was right, because that show was amazing.
Oh my god, yes.
So, like, as paradoxical as it sounds, Jesus was right and wrong.
True, okay. Episode 1 is definitely a bad episode.
Yeah, and so is 2.
And 2 just misses the mark of being a good episode.
It cannot be quantifiably good.
Yes, we will not call it a good episode, but it is definitely just under the bar. Unlike episode 1, which
but
is
here's
like
the thing, if something is just under the bar, like, it's still under the bar.
For sure, and I'm not calling it a good. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, I mean, you could be
Iron Man,
you could be an inch from the finish line or a fucking mile. You're still not to the finish line.
Right, but like Iron Man 2 is still better than Bucky Larson, right?
Yeah, sure.
But they're both bad.
Yeah,
but like, you know.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
But the rest of Evangelion is a fucking masterpiece.
Like, the show definitely gets progressively better.
Yes.
And there's no bad characters.
True.
But the major problem with that show is it's being cut up into episodes. That's what really
it's
hurts.
To be continued.
Yeah. That's what really hurts episodes 1 and 2, because the whole show is to be continued, to be continued, to be continued. And that's like, all right, you're diminishing the power that it to be continued has. Like, think of King of the Hill.
Right.
Like, there's so very few part 2s that it makes it a special event. Like when Hank has that thing with the propane and it blows up Megalomart. And it kills what the fuck is his name? Lucky is her boyfriend near the end. And what was her boyfriend near the beginning? It's not Bucky.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, like that's the first thing. Alright, you know what? Fuck him. Like, he was a useless character.
True.
Like Kensuke.
Kensuke was not a useless character.
Yes, there's no strong, like, driving plot for him. Every other character, like...
Every character in that show had a motivation and a striving...
Look, he wasn't...
No, but Kensuke...
He wasn't a side character like some of those scientists. Those characters didn't have a plot either. But they also didn't take as much...
But they all had great motivation for what they were doing, though.
Yeah, but they were just there, and that's fine. They're side characters. You can't have...
They're still good characters.
Yeah, they're fine. But, like, you can't have every character on screen have this driving plot. But when you have a character like Kensuke, who is so much in this series, not have, like, some sort of arc, like, especially compared to Masato, who is the best part of the show.
Uh-huh.
Like...
Well, I mean, I still say Shinji is the best part of the show.
From episode 1 to episode 26, correct? That's how long it goes?
Yes.
Nice. It is...
Well, I mean, unless you count End of Eva, which obviously you have to.
False. We're just counting the episodes right now.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So, Shinji v. Masato. Let's go.
Shinji.
False.
True.
Masato was always amazing.
Yes.
Shinji was only amazing after episode 3.
Yes.
So.
But the peaks in Shinji's character were better than Masato.
False. When you find out that her dad put her in the capsule.
That's heartbreaking.
Yes, it is.
When you find out Shinji's mom deliberately died in front of him, that's heartbreaking too. Spoilers, by the way.
The whole story of her loving a man who reminds her of her father, who she hates, that is captivating. It's amazing.
Agreed.
Masato wins because of the fact, like, all amazing stuff, like Shinji, but she has more amazing stuff by 2 episodes. She has 2 episodes on Shinji.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, so Shinji's like, what the fuck? Like, I can't beat that because there's 2 episodes that she has. Like, she was always great. It was always entertaining to watch her. With Shinji, like, he doesn't get justified until episode 3. She's justified from the get-go. Like, she is, harboring this kid. But isn't justified yet. But still.
So what's justifying her sending him a picture of her tits? Right? Where's justification there?
Look, that's more of a slight against the writing and directing. It wasn't so much her character.
False. That is her character, which we don't learn until a little bit later, though. That she is very much in, what's the word? She uses her body because she doesn't know how to use anything else. It's like, she's very capable, she's a very strong, independent woman, but, like, her... It's true.
That's some feminist propaganda bullshit you're springing on me right there.
False.
Strong, independent women?
That's what she is. Misato
You don't need to fucking word it like that.
How else do you
Those
word
are millennial safe words.
You are telling me to limit my vocabulary because you do not like the things that I'm saying. What the fuck? I thought you were a Trump supporter. What is this bullshit?
False. You know what Trump hates? Politically correct words like strong, independent women.
But what am I supposed... A woman that does not need...
A woman who is fucking awesome. That's how I describe her.
Yes, Misato is fucking
She is
awesome.
a great, great woman.
Yeah, she is.
She is. And we're letting Mexico pay for her.
Oh, don't say that.
Why? Do you not want me to say words now? Are you against Trump, Jesus? Trying to limit my vocabulary?
Oh my god. We already both know I'm like the only Mexican who is pro-Trump, so...
Yeah, like, no, it's like when you say a black character and you're like, a strong, independent African-American character.
Actually, I find it more offensive to say a black person is African-American because you don't know if they're actually from Africa. Like, if you say they're black, that's all of those regions, but if you say they're African, that means, like, if you are of this dark skin color, you're absolutely from Africa. It seems more offensive to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, because yes, it's assuming. Now, here's my thing. So, with if you don't get the correct with like Mexicans, you assume like Mexican American,
right?
And you're automatically assuming they're from Mexico, not Spain or Portugal,
right?
Big fucking deal. Same thing with black. Oh, Asians, they're the biggest one. If you say a Chinese is Japanese, holy fuck.
Japanese, Vietnamese.
You Chinese or Japanese? On the ocean. Chinese or Japanese. But here's the thing. If you do the same mistake with white people, and you're just like American, and not be like Britain, who the fuck cares? Like, no one gives a shit about white people.
Yeah, look, that's already true because of, slavery and racism and... Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like, if we're gonna, like, give people shit... I give people shit for all of it. Like, I'm definitely gonna give people shit if they call me, like, Spain, Portugal.
Mm.
But, like, I would also give someone shit for calling you, like, British.
Of course, because I enjoy giving people shit.
Same. But I don't think...
I also don't give a shit, fundamentally.
Honestly, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't give a shit if you call me a fucking anchor baby. Actually, I'd love you if you called me an anchor baby, because, like, have the balls to say that to someone, That's cool. I respect the person who says that. Like, if the first thing I said to you when we met was, nigger boy, how much would you respect me?
Be still, my heart. That's exactly what I would have said.
Yeah.
Like, this beautiful man is perfect. Okay, so let's get back to topic, which is Shinji v. Masato.
Right.
Now, with 2 episodes without justification...
But wait. You still haven't explained...
What?
What's the justification of her sending a 14-year-old boy a picture of herself leaning forward and then showing an arrow to her tits?
Okay.
There's no justification
No. You
that...
said to the audience that she showed him her tits. False. She showed him cleavage.
Yes, she showed cleavage and then deliberately put an arrow there to say, if you get bored, look here.
Okay, one, she's supposed to control a 14-year-old boy.
Right, but you don't know that right off the bat. All you know is that she's picking him up.
You find that out in the episode, though. But I would say the halfway point, right? By the time you get to Nerve, you're like, yeah, this lady is pretty much like...
her job, bring him to Nerve. That's all she needed to do.
Yeah.
She did not need to watch him because she decided to watch him
what
in episode 2.
What better way to cattle herd a pubescent boy than with cleavage?
But he was already going there because of his father.
But what better way just to keep someone...
She knew that already. Which we know because she has the papers.
No, but it's a logical conclusion to come to that, like, yeah, you're basically gonna... A boy is easier to control with that than it would be, like, the pedophile guy from Man of Steel. Like, imagine if he was trying to take him there.
Right.
Yeah. And he pointed a arrow to his chest.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it's a logical conclusion that doesn't need justification. The Hedgehog dilemma, however, is so fucking beautiful, and it's a crying shame it doesn't come till episode 3. Now, if they had done it as a movie, that would have been great. If you started this thing out as a movie and then went forward as a TV show, I could totally see that. Like, you'd start the TV show with Asuka and move forward. That would have been amazing. Like, what if the pilot was that Battleship episode?
After having the movie, the rebuild,
No, I'm not saying a rebuild film. I'm literally saying, like, you take the exact same show and you just string it together in a movie.
Yeah, those first 7 episodes.
Yeah. But like the rebuild is like it changes some things, shortens some things. Like what I'm saying, like imagine if episodes 1 through 7.
Stewart says before actually having seen the movie.
Stewart says because he actually does research on shit. Unlike other big deal news, it is called an alpha lantern, not a.
Fuck you! I told you that.
Research I got from Jesus.
I told you that I fucked up.
But you
some
fucked up.
podcast ago.
You fucked up.
It's not a Supreme Lantern. It's an Alpha Lantern. I'm sorry. I was tired. Fuck. This asshole.
Yeah, like Miyazaki.
Fuck you again.
Like the guy who made Dragon Ball Z.
I'm so fucking done with this podcast. Oh my god.
You're not. With the money we're making on Patreon right now, you are not fucking done with this podcast. You're just getting started.
True. I want money.
Yeah. Alright, Photoshop for this week. Fucking dollar bills being like skidded onto Jesus as he says, I want money.
Oh my god.
Yes, I know. It's the first thumbnail to have the word bubble in it. It says, I want money.
No, I want Shinji.
Fuck, we'll have Shinji there too. He's watching in horror. Like, my biggest fan is a horror.
Fuck no.
Yes.
Shinji.
I have the Photoshop powers.
I fucking love Shinji.
I am God.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely, motherfucker.
And I have no problem with being corrupt.
Oh my god.
I will say it right here, right now. I put 50 cents from Patreon into my own pocket. That's corruption. That is absolute corruption.
Oh my god.
Now, back to what I was saying about the refilled films. Before you...
Scott Pooper.
Yeah. Crod passed. It's not even in our podcast.
What?
Because of editing powers.
Oh yeah.
Because we're corrupt assholes.
Fuck you, just hurry up. Continue. I wanna talk about Misato.
Fuck you. Imagine if the show was episodes 1 through 7 were a movie. Not unlike Bender's Big Score. Then, we start to show the pilot, the first episode, which is a great episode with a beginning, middle, and end, is the Battleship episode.
Right, where Asuka is introduced.
Yep, it's one of the few episodes that actually introduces characters and it doesn't need justification. Like, it justifies those characters perfectly in that episode. The pass between Masato and him and Asuka, and like it sets everything up. Like the tension between Asuka and Masato.
Right.
Yeah.
How great a character is Asuka?
Amazing.
Right?
She fucking hits the scene and gives Shinji shit.
Right?
And I'm just like,
She's
fuck,
like...
yes. Also, that's another thing that makes episode 3 amazing, and it's the first good episode of the series, is Masato's giving Shinji shit.
Oh my god, when it's like, this is not... No, that was, what episode am I thinking of?
Oh my god, Jesus, do you not know what episode you're thinking of? Of this show you're going to try and defend against Breaking Bad one day? Against
I'm not
Futurama?
gonna defend against Breaking Bad. Futurama for sure.
Fucking right. Nothing touches Breaking Bad.
Well, Archer.
Archer's still second to Breaking Bad, though.
True. But it's up there.
Easily.
But I mean, I think, like, I don't know, I haven't seen all of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So, but I think, like, if Archer continues and gets even better throughout its continuing seasons, do you think it possibly could pass up Breaking Bad?
Alright, here's the thing. On the empirical list of movies, the top 2 movies is Big Lebowski and The Dark Knight.
Right.
Breaking Bad is better than The Big Lebowski.
Right.
Not as good as The Dark Knight.
Right.
That's how fucking good it is. If you were to merge Archer, I would place right underneath The Big Lebowski.
Well, then they're really close then.
They are. But that's what I'm saying. That's how fucking good they are.
Look, when I think about our movie...
False. Actually, Pulp Fiction versus Archer. You've seen.
I've seen both.
Yes. I would say Pulp Fiction belongs over Archer.
Yeah.
The movie, motherfucker! Have you seen it?
Oh my god.
Does Pulp Fiction look like a bitch?
Then why are you fucking it like one? Oh my god,
Such an amazing movie.
Agreed.
Okay. So, yeah, that's my point. Like, that's how fucking amazing Breaking Bad is. That the only thing, if you were to combine movies and television, which most people are not bold enough to do, it would be right up there with the greatest movie of all time.
Right. But when you say shit like that, it makes me think a little.
Yeah.
If we were to merge our movie and TV show
Yeah,
list,
which we will.
at some point,
Yeah.
how is it possible that our 7th best TV show of all time, Evangelion, is not above Spirited Away?
We don't know that. We don't know that yet. We have not.
Sure.
Yeah, we
But
need to check that out.
I'm pretty sure Evangelion is better than Spirited Away. Not just because of the list, but just because I love.
Now, you put End of Ava below Spirited Away.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
What do you have to say about that?
Maybe a mistake on my part.
Maybe.
Because I get look, I rewatch Ava like at least every 6 months.
Same with me and Breaking Bad.
Right. But I do not.
Rewatching
End
Breaking
of Ava.
Bad.
End of Ava is
Rewatching
different.
Breaking Bad is like a renewal. It is like the imagery to my eyes is like baptism.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like me watching Dark Knight every month. Like, it's just...
Do you actually do that?
I don't count it down by days. Like, I don't wait till the 31st and then put on Dark Knight. No, but I watch it all the time. Like, at least once a month.
Okay.
Because, like, holy shit. I mean, you know, when, like, trying to write stuff or just, like, draw or, like, anything creative, if you watch something as good as The Dark Knight, like, it gives you inspiration. Like, it is a fountain of gold. Now, back to what I was saying. One of the best episodes, and a big problem with Evangelion is episodically, it's not as strong. Like, the whole series is amazing because it's one continuous story if you look at it as a series. But if you look at it by episodes, there are only a few episodes that really stand out on their own as far as their own story. Mm-hmm. Like, I would definitely say the Gendo backstory, great episode on its own.
Yep.
Because it's like it's own story, and that's what I love. When you can have a show which has episodes with its own story. That's why King of the Hill, I would say, is better, because it's so strong every episode. Even when you have characters that you hate, like Peggy, Luann, and Bobby, it is still fucking strong. Great show. Can overcome bad characters. That's the thing. Evangelion has great characters, but as we've said before, great characters are not the defining factor of anything.
Right.
Like, it is definitely a combination of story, characters, and everything comes together like it does.
True.
It can't just be characters. So, as I was saying, one of the ones that really stand out is that Battleship episode.
Right, Asuka.
Yeah.
And honestly, that one's one of my personal favorites.
It would have been a
for
perfect pilot.
Huh?
Would have been a perfect.
It would have been a great pilot.
Yeah.
Also, it's just such a great episode, especially if you stack it right next to what came before it. Yeah. Like, in episode 1 through 7, super depressing, all about, like, this existential crisis within Shinji.
Like it's like Batman vs Superman. It's a lot of questioning of oneself.
Exactly. And then you have this out-of-this-world, fucking crazy jumping on ships, throwing ships into monsters.
It's exactly what the first two episodes.
And it's awesome.
It's exactly what the first episodes were trying to sell.
Yeah.
Because, like, the first two episodes...
I don't know how it... Look, that episode... If that was the first episode, it would really hammer in this is just every other mecha show ever, right? It'd be just like Pacific Rim. It'd be, it's like, it's the top robot
action. I would
action.
definitely put it up there with Pacific Rim, that episode.
Yes,
like, it's up there with, like, Pacific Rim, Spider-Man 1. It's a really good episode.
Yeah.
Because I really like... We got to start combining TV shows and movies when comparing.
Yeah.
Because they're both so amazing. The format of TV and movie.
Agreed.
Movie's still better. Because of Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Overall, Boulder to Mountain, you've got, like, movies. There's so many good ones. And
for me, it's like, it's not any one individual, because, like, Breaking Bad is really showing potential from what I've seen so far. But it's more like time.
What do you mean?
Because, like, End of Ava is a great movie.
Yeah.
And, like, I consider it a masterpiece in the sense that it tells a great story, within like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Whereas Evangelion tells its story within like just under 7 hours. It's still great, and they're both like really high up there, but like it's just
an achievement to get it down in that.
Exactly.
Movie. Yeah, and that's what I was saying when we were talking after we saw Jungle Book. The comparisons between Jungle Book and Evangelion are so close to each other.
True. Like the whole structure of the characters are like so
Mowgli
similar.
is better than Shinji.
We can agree on that for now, yeah.
But like the show overall is better than the movie
Jungle
because
Book.
like it's just the existential crisis, the psychological story that's being told through, especially those last 2 episodes. It's amazing.
My god, I love those. I've never understood how people cannot like those last 2 episodes. Like the whole reason the dub has that
those last
voiceover at the end credits.
I completely understand why people hated those last 2 episodes. Or
I don't.
I completely understand. Listen to me.
Go ahead.
All right, Interstellar. A lot of people checked out when it came to him going into the black hole and reaching that dimension.
Why?
It's too much for them. People can't comprehend what they don't understand.
And you always fear what you don't understand.
Jonathan, it was an act of God. That's what the bookcase was. That's what the last 2 episodes were. They were acts of God. Like, you can't explain those last 2 episodes.
Oh my god!
What?
They're literally acts of God, though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
You haven't seen End of Ava, though.
Yeah.
They're literally acts of God. Oh my god.
Spoiler alert, dumbass!
You don't know what I'm talking about completely. And trust me, it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
It won't spoil anything.
Okay.
But god damn. That
Yeah.
Good work. That's impressive.
Yeah.
But they're literally acts of God.
Yeah.
Also, Hideaki Anno's God.
Like,
fuck yeah.
here's the problem with you saying Hideaki Anno is a god, is you literally say everyone's a god now. It's like...
false. Digibro and Hideaki Anno are gods.
And
That's
Nolan.
it.
You can't tell me Nolan's not god, because he created stuff better than Evangelion, which is what
It's Olympus, bitch. There's a bunch of fucking gods.
Yeah, so it's like the Dark Knight. It's like the Dark Knight level. Fuck it.
It's like if everything's Dark Knight level, then nothing's Dark Knight
level. But everything
level.
is not Dark Knight level, though, and everyone is not God. We're just, like, overly passionate dudes.
True.
Who say, fuck it, when anyone
Yeah, when we get together, it's so passionate.
Oh, so passionate. When we go at it, we just have to record.
Exactly. ABR. Always be recording.
Now, let's get back to it. Like, again, perfect episode. And it's not just your normal mecha show. Because it would be up there with, like, Pacific Rim and Spider-Man 1. Sure.
Yep.
But we got to think, like, moving forward, again, Masato, Shinji.
Yeah.
Masato's better. She has more story. She's a deeper character.
I don't know about that. She's alright. Look, I agree that she's like an extremely strong character and probably my second favorite in the entire series because, fuck, do I love Misato.
That's why there's an argument happening right now. The fact that she's your number 2 means she's close enough to number 1 to overtake it.
Absolutely, and like I would love for Misato to be number 1 because I love Misato, but like alright, Shinji, I resonate with him so goddamn much.
You can't rely on resonation.
But it helps.
You can't let it help, though, because that is being biased. And you can't...
Look, everything is subjective.
We are!
Everything is subjective.
It's imperative. We have to take all the facts and be as imperative as possible.
Agreed. And if there's, like, a huge
I can't just
difference.
be like... I can't say Dark Knight's the best movie ever because it resonates with me as a Batman fan.
True.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I understand we're all biased.
Alright, but if there was something equal to The Dark Knight, would you say you like The Dark Knight more? If it was,
False.
it's absolutely equal.
If it's absolutely equal, it's absolutely equal.
Oh.
Yeah. Because that's why, like, Big Lebowski, it's so close, but it's not absolutely equal. And it's not because of Batman, it's the story that they put Batman through.
Right.
Yeah. Like, you could change the characters' names, and it'd still be an amazing movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it could be Owlman.
False. Fuck that asshole. It could be Ratman.
No, because, like, Ratman can't fly.
Fuck you.
And Batman flies in that movie.
Batman does not fly.
He glides.
No, he falls with style.
That's fucking awesome.
It is. So
I vote for Owlman though.
fuck you. Owlman's already a character. Be fucking original, dude.
Ratman's already a character.
Where?
Boom!
Asshole.
Fuck you.
Fucking Owlman now. All right. Let's go.
Well, we still got to talk about Breaking Bad because this is also a Breaking Bad episode.
We'll get the Breaking Bad. We'll mix the stew. We'll make it brand new. But we got to go with fucking Shinji versus Masato.
Yes. All right.
Because what are you going to tell me? Jesse's better than Walter? Fuck you. That ain't happening.
Well, we already know Walter's better.
Exactly. But we don't know Shinji's better. And that's why we're talking.
True.
The fact that there's conflict.
Shinji, alright, look. The story Shinji goes through is perfect. Yes?
False. If it were perfect, he would be the best character of all time. But because, episodically, the first 2 episodes, again, because of that, because it is a little too far drawn out, again, if you make it tighter, even let that little closing of the final episode, if you make it tighter.
I see what you mean.
Little imperfections. We can't call it perfect.
Alright.
Bruce Wayne's story throughout the Dark Knight trilogy, that's perfect. And I think that's the best comparison to compare a whole trilogy to an entire series because it's like continuous. That's perfect. You can't tell me a goddamn thing about Bruce Wayne in the Dark Knight trilogy that isn't perfect.
Right. Okay, I get you.
Yeah. And that's why I say Christian Bale is the best part of the Dark Knight trilogy.
And I agree that he is the best part of the trilogy, but I do think that Heath Ledger is the best part of the Dark Knight movie.
And I'm rewatching it and I'm thinking we will get there.
Yes, we will get there.
Now, a couple episodes back, Jesus tried to sucker punch me into submission by saying Shinji was better than Batman.
Oh my god, it's Boulder to Mountain.
So you fucked up.
Fuck you.
Because I'm right.
When you compare a character...
You're the one who compared it! I wasn't even gonna go there.
You asked me what my favorite character of all time was, and I was like, yeah, it was probably Shinji.
False, though. It's Batman. It's the best character. Because you got 75 years that Shinji don't, like Boulder to Mountain.
I haven't seen all 75 years of that, though. Like, you have. You've done research in all 75 years of Batman. I haven't.
Oh, no. I did research on something.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, that's why it can't be my favorite, though, right? Because, like, I've only seen...
But trust, dude. Trust in me.
Trust in you with my favorite character of all time.
Yes. I'm the cog of this podcast.
Oh, you're not... Your voice isn't as alluring as Scarlett Johansson. I'm sorry.
Tell that to Instagram. They fucking love my voice. And my body, apparently.
Yeah, that one girl.
Yeah.
Fuck. That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Like, no response on their part. But, like, alright, Shinji... Yeah, I love Shinji, though. I can't, just say Batman is the best character of all time when I haven't seen all that stuff.
Okay.
So I do trust you.
Okay. Even beyond trust, which you should fucking trust me, as I do.
I do trust you.
Of course. Here's the thing. Think of Dark Knight Trilogy compared to this series.
Right.
Bruce Wayne is a better character. Christian Bale. Correct?
Right.
Okay, so...
But Batman and Robin happened.
Okay. Let's add on the fact that, you know what cancels out Batman and Robin and Batman Forever? Batman vs. Superman. And the animated Dark Knight. Now, I know you haven't seen the animated Dark Knight Returns.
I have not.
But it is literally the comic book, but with images, which I've showed you clips. So you got a pretty good idea of it. It's identical. And you've already read the comic book, so you know that shit exists. Right. And that happened twice, both in movie and in comic book form. So that's 2 more. That automatically cancel out those 2, plus Tim Burton's 2.
Well,
plus the
if
66.
we're going off of that,
Evangelion
Evangelion has a manga.
Have you read it?
Yes.
And is it good?
Oh, it is. Oh, it's fucking amazing. It continues the story.
Okay. So, how many is that? How many mangas?
Alright, well, it's one series of mangas.
So, one series would be comparative to the one series of New 52, which starts with the Court of Owls, which you've read.
Yeah.
And loved. So, you know that shit's good.
I do love the Court of Owls.
Yeah, you know that shit's good. And I've read
It's good.
Following
man.
volumes of that shit, and it's good. Was really good, nigga. And if we go to
You know what's
The
not
Hush.
really good though?
what?
The fucking New 52 for Green Lantern.
That
Fuck
ain't
that
Batman.
shit.
That ain't Batman.
I know.
Yeah.
I like pointing it out
Like-
because it fucking pisses me
Yeah,
off.
Green Lantern is literally in a corner of space right now, rubbing shit on himself. Well, Batman's like, nah, man, that ain't me. But, so,
No
yeah.
doubt.
All these things of Batman overcome Shinji easily. Plus, there's still 75 years of shit I'm not even naming right now.
75 years in the making of perfection, correct?
Exactly. Boulder to fucking mountain. I could
That's
also...
why I can't compare them though.
You can't... Everything is comparable.
True.
Look, let's discuss the law of comparativity.
Oh my god.
Everything is comparative. TV shows, music,
Law of
movies.
relativity, but comparativity?
Yeah, fuck Einstein.
No.
Yes.
We needed Einstein.
Yes, to create the atom bomb to destroy Japan.
Oh my god, you fucking asshole.
Undefeated horseshit still exists. Ass war.
Actually, it's defeated horseshit.
It is defeated horseshit.
'Cause it was
because
defeated.
of ass war.
Fuck ass war. Ass war is the worst thing to ever. And for those of us that don't know, asterisk war.
So that's why you gotta say, like, you know, the atom bomb, A-okay.
You know what? You know what I figured out?
Mm.
All right. So, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Is because of Godzilla. The other, you know, the original that America
False.
made. No, listen.
Yeah.
And then we bombed Hiroshima because Sword Art Online season 1 came out, and then Nagasaki because they did a second season. It all fucking adds up. It all adds up. We dropped 2 bombs because they did 2 seasons of Sword Art
but
Online.
you know what I love about your comparison?
Mm.
I absolutely agree with you. You're 100% correct. Because, okay, would you say Godzilla 1999 is
Yes.
evil?
Is what?
Evil.
Evil?
Evil.
Why is it evil?
I mean, would you say it's evil? It's a horribly shit movie.
It's an absolute shit movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's evil.
I'm walking into a trap if I agree to this, so I don't know what to say.
False. The Dark Knight is good, correct? It is a
Yes.
force for good.
Yeah.
Today is a day for truth.
Oh my god.
Now, evil is Godzilla, correct?
That movie specifically, yes.
Yes.
Is evil.
Okay. Now, who is the root of that movie?
Ah, fuck!
Japan, the root of all evil. Yes, it backfired on us because we played with black magic like Godzilla. Or should I say yellow
You know
magic?
who's directing the next Godzilla movie for Japan?
Hideaki Anno?
Yes.
Yeah.
I already said this on the podcast, didn't I?
You tried to, and I shut you to fuck down with some booty warrior nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
No, but have you seen the trailer?
For Godzilla?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Here's my complaint. Like the American movies, okay, so the whole thing, there's no dialogue.
Uh-huh.
So already it's just like, what are you doing? Like, what's more badass than some narration, you know? Like, trailers are fucking amazing with narration.
I don't know, if you can do, like, wonders with visuals...
You
then
can.
Yeah.
Like, one of the best things of all time is from Up, where there's no dialogue.
Oh my god, that score.
Yep.
And then the... Oh my god, when they
Yeah.
can't have a child. Oh, that's the best thing.
That's
ever.
why Michael Giacchino, the composer for that, is
Right.
empirically the third best.
Composer of
Yep.
all time.
Not a John.
That's weird. There's so many Johns.
Yeah, John Debney, John Murphy.
John Williams.
Crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
But the greatest composer of all time, not a John.
Hans Zimmer.
Hans fucking Zimmer.
Respect.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Japan's the root of all evil. We've established that. Now, let's move back to Masato v. Shinji.
Right. So, Misato. But do you really think the peaks in Misato's story are
Yes,
as good as
because
the
like
peaks in Shinji's
not
story?
only like I was saying
All right,
earlier,
you throw me your peaks, and I'll throw you mine
Okay.
and see what.
throw her in the capsule. The flashbacks
Right,
of her as a
alright,
little
so,
kid.
So the equivalent of that, her father's death, compared to Shinji's mother's death. Right.
The imagery of her floating in a blood lake, it's so amazing. It's better. Like everything with Masato is amazing.
Right.
Like, she is so up there as far as just characters. Oh, just like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what it also
Dude,
is.
you're gonna love her in End of Ava. She's great in that.
I can't wait to see it.
I don't know why you haven't already seen it.
Because I want to space this shit out. I want this for multiple podcasts.
Same.
But here's the thing.
Alright.
Also, her relationship with Kaji.
Her relationship with Kaji is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She has multiple angles.
Right.
Like, a lot with Shinji is just between mom, dad.
False. His relationship with Asuka.
Yeah.
His relationship with Rei. His
But
relationship
no,
with Misato.
those
Even
are...
his relationship with Kaji.
The one with Misato only helps my argument.
And now it helps my argument too. When he sees Misato crying after Kaji dies,
Yep, and he doesn't know what to do.
he doesn't know what to do, so he runs
It's
away.
good.
That's fucking great. That's
It's
great
good.
on Shinji, but you can't say, "Oh, Misato's crying, so that's great on her."
It is.
Sure,
It's humanizing.
sure, it is humanizing.
Yes.
But there's also the
that
fact
scene is better. That
not-
scene is better for Misato than it is Shinji.
false.
Fuck you. It's true.
No, because even though by that point Shinji had been seen to run into battle, sure, he was afraid, but he always ran into battle. This is the one time, honestly, in
Good.
the entire show that he has run away and never come back.
It's good.
No, it's great.
It is all right.
It is great on Shinji too.
I can agree that it's great on Shinji too. Yes, I can. But you know what's more great? Misato. Dehumanizing of that character. It's like Batman being thrown into a hell pit.
And then crying.
But Batman didn't cry.
Well, Misato never cried until that,
Exactly.
which is why it's great. But I think, like, all right, think of it like this.
No, look, that scene, it does something for that character, but it never happened though. Like her crying, it humanized.
And that never happened for Shinji either.
I know,
He's
that's what
never
I'm saying.
run
They're
away.
both great.
He's never run away without coming back.
That's not it as amazing as Misato.
Yes, it is, because it
great.
shows you.
But what's more
Shinji
great is
can't
Misato.
deal with people.
What's more great is Misato.
False.
True.
Shinji can't deal with people. Even though he can deal with giant alien angel motherfuckers that are blowing shit up and
She uses her
spraying-
body because she doesn't know how to use everything else. But for this moment, she can't use her body for shit. Therefore, she
because
cries.
Kaji's dead. Exactly.
Yes. So
But
it's better
Shinji-
for her.
Shinji
her
can't
entire
run away.
character was going from Kaji into Kaji.
Shinji is always told he cannot run away. He mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. And yet he runs away and he can't do anything about
Look,
that. He has to
This
live.
is comparable to when Rachel dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaji's death is so important to Misato, you can't fucking tell me this is a Shinji scene.
Oh my god, but Shinji also cared about Kaji because Kaji was his mentor. Kaji told... Look, Kaji... Alright.
Okay.
Kaji was the only person that could make...
Harvey Dent's fucking great, correct?
Yeah.
So when Rachel dies, that's very important to his character, correct?
Yes.
Very good. Now, what's more important, Rachel to Batman or Rachel to Harvey Dent?
They both loved her.
Yes! And it's both, this scene is integral to both. Shinji running away, I will agree. It's great. I was just saying good because, like, you know, good is good. Bad is bad. Shit is shit. Great is great. Shinji running away is great. I will admit that.
Yes, it is.
But what is more great is what is going through Misato's head at that time. That scene is more integral to her because it's the love of her life died.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Batman, who is a more developed character than Harvey Dent. His love of his life dies. It is more important to him. I'm saying Shinji is developed, and so is Harvey Dent. But to this character, there is more at risk and at stake between Batman and Rachel, Misato and Kaji.
Right.
Sure, there's that great scene with the watermelons and Shinji, but I don't give two flying fucks to the scene where they have sex, and they don't even show it. That is amazing for Japan for having the self-control not to fucking show ass, tits, and everything else on the screen for once. Jesus Christ, for once, it was self-control. That's the reason why we never bombed them a third time.
Prom them.
Exactly.
Alright.
That scene goes to Misato.
I mean, you gotta give credit to Evangelion, though. Besides those first two episodes, there's, like, no fan service.
False. Him falling on the tit, like, yeah.
That was not fan service because... Oh, that's another great scene. All right, when she doesn't react to him being on top of her, all Ray says was, "Get off," or "Please get off." And then when he makes a comment, wasn't even directly insulting.
We'll talk about this later. We have to finish up this podcast with some Breaking Bad. Like the Shinji v Masato fight. We're not going to discuss this in a part 2. This is a 1-part podcast.
This is a 1-part podcast.
So, fuck it. We'll talk about this more when I've seen the end of Ava.
Yes. Oh my god, you're going to love it. It's so good.
But we got to move on to Breaking Bad.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fuck
Evangelion.
I won't even say it.
Fuck Evangelion. We're going on to Breaking Bad.
Yeah. 15 minutes of Breaking Bad. Let's go.
All right. So.
Those first 3 episodes are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They blew my mind.
Okay. Would you say the first 3 episodes of Breaking Bad beat episodes of Evangelion, correct?
The first 3 episodes of Evangelion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Even with the episode 3 Evangelion,
even with the Hedgehog's Dilemma, it's still... Look, the Hedgehog's Dilemma has nothing on the coin flip scene. That is fucking brutal.
When he finds out that he has cancer and it's just ringing, and all he's focused on is the mustard stain.
Yep.
Dude, this show is a fucking masterpiece, and you've got to understand where I was coming from weeks ago when you were talking about Evangelion and I'd seen those first 3 episodes. That's the fucking standard I hold shit to.
Breaking Bad. I get you.
Yeah.
It makes total sense.
Yeah. Dude, you've seen the eyes of God now.
Well, no, but is it the eyes of God? Because, like, Dark Knight is still better. And what's better than the eyes of God?
No, we're like for TV.
Yeah, for TV, sure.
Nothing tops this shit. And even when movies, only one thing tops this shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That is true. Oh my god, I love these first 3 episodes of Breaking Bad.
Look, and the next 6 years are just gonna go by so quickly.
Oh my god. Like, you can't even blame me for not starting Fargo or True Detective.
Oh, of course, those shows aren't as good.
I've been
trying forever.
I'll admit, listen.
Yeah.
When I went on Netflix, I was like, alright, if Fargo and True Detective are on here, I gotta play them because, like, I was sitting doing homework, but I did not want to get up and, like, put a DVD in the player with all that shit. I was like, you know what, they're probably on here, let's go there. And I was like, they're not. And so I still didn't want to get up, so I put on Breaking Bad. Best decision of my life. Oh my god.
You want it? Alright, best fan service ever. You want to hear what it is?
When he passes out in the bathroom and you see his ass?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And also whenever he's in his tidy whities.
True.
Yeah.
His tidy whities.
Like, holy fuck, that show's amazing.
It is.
But here's the thing. But like Digibro,
right?
Our Lord and Savior Digibro.
Our Lord and Savior Digibro, the Holy Messiah.
He have said anime. That if a man in the middle of a street acknowledges that he's pissing, like, yeah, it is what it is.
It is, yeah. Like, that's why there's some shit in, like, we can talk about animes thinking they're so much smarter because they know what they're doing. Bullshit. Actually, this show came out recently. Real quick, I'm just gonna say this. It's basically, it's shit. It's like Sword Art Online, but it's trying to be clever because, like, oh, we're not doing this, but it is doing this, huh?
What is it?
Oh, no. It's called ReZero something.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying. Breaking Bad. When you have the protagonist in his underwear, like, that's fan service. For all those women out there who were into a 50-year-old dude cooking meth in his underwear, that's what it's for.
Look, if you're not into Bryan Cranston, you're fucking insane, right?
Yeah. Bryan Cranston makes even the most straightest men gay. That's all there is to it.
He's fucking awesome.
He is.
Oh my god, Trumbo?
Yes.
Fuck
but what I'm saying is like, not only do they have him in his underwear, they also turn it into a great scene where Jesse fucking takes out the video camera and is like, oh, yeah, work it.
True.
Work it, Mr. White.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what's amazing about Jesse?
That he's a stoner character I don't hate.
Yes.
That's fucking hard.
Yeah, he was supposed
to
to die at the end of the season. But because everyone loved him so much, they kept him.
Wow. What's that character from Archer that was supposed to be in one episode and then didn't?
Right.
Because,
he was just a cameo from the creator who liked doing a gay impression. And then everyone loved it, so now he's just...
Now he's stuck with it.
Yeah, forever and ever and ever. But I would say...
In a perfect world, forever and ever and ever.
The best part of those 3 episodes is him having to deal with taking a life.
Yes.
That is so amazing.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
I would say, it like the way that was done, it's even better than Shinji. Having to like.
Oh, when he kills Kaoru.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how fucking great it is. They actually developed Crazy 8.
Oh my god.
They made you like him.
Yeah.
They developed his character in the confines of a house. Like, that's the fucking shit I want to do with the Weeaboo Hunter one day. Like, you have the Weeaboo Hunter, like, tied to a pole, Christmas lights and all. And that's how you got, like, you talk to the Weeaboo Hunter, dude. Like, that would be amazing.
Yeah, strung up like Batman and Batman vs Superman.
Yes. And Lethal Weapon.
And Lethal Weapon.
You know what great things are made from? Ripping off other great things.
True.
Because...
But I swear to God, we're not ripping off Pulp Fiction because I refuse to rape you.
False? Like, why would we even go there?
Because we're talking about ripping shit off and we're already imprisoning people, so, like, that's the next step.
Wow. Jesus. Like,
I'm not wrong.
That was a Freudian slip. Like, you
You
had to bring the discussion to fucking me. Is this some sort of psychological revenge for me trying to Bill Cosby you when we had Benji on?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Is it your vengeance?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Jesus. Like, what will you not do to get what you deserve?
We're the moral limits for a reason, Stewart.
Yeah. And apparently, my ass ain't off limits. Let's continue with this episode about Breaking Bad.
Yeah, let's we digress from Stewart's ass and move on to Breaking Bad.
Don't we always?
No, let's move on to...
Okay, best scene, I want to tell you some behind-the-scenes shit because, I know this. Okay, last shot of the first episode when he starts fucking his wife. Do you know what he did for that scene?
What?
He took one of those, like, Lysol cans between his legs and poked her with that. So the look of shock on her face is for real.
Oh my god!
Is that not amazing?
Why is this man not higher on our list of best actors?
He's up there, above Ledger. That's fucking amazing.
I love this man.
Bryan Cranston's amazing. Just amazing.
I know. He's a fucking legend.
So whatever things from the first 3 episodes have you found in your first viewing?
Like, to be just fucking drop dead amazing?
Yeah.
Alright. This is less an emotional scene or just something that made me fucking die of laughter.
Yeah, because that's what's amazing about this show is it puts you
super funny.
It puts you through all the emotions.
Exactly. But when what's his son's name?
Walter Jr.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he gets lectured about marijuana.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious. And then the chick they call over, like, leaves and then has sex with... That was fucking great. I'm sorry, but I was dying.
I love how everything connects. And how amazing is his brother-in-law?
His brother-in-law is awesome.
Yeah.
And I love his son. His son is, like, such a sarcastic asshole.
Even though I don't like the characters of his wife and sister-in-law, they are still so fucking integral to the plot, you can't remove them.
Wait, who are we talking about?
His wife. And
his wife.
Hank's wife, Marie.
Oh, okay.
His wife's sister.
Yeah.
So, like, even though I don't like their personality, and it's just like, oh, fuck, I can't take these people. Just because they're such horrible people, they are so integral to the plot.
Yeah, when she stole the shoes.
Yes. Like, I don't like that character, but she is so integral to the plot, you can't remove her.
Same, but she set up a really funny joke.
So exactly. Yeah. That's why the show is just fucking amazing. I can't remove. But that's the reason why Dark Knight's better, is because there's not a character, but I don't,
Right,
yeah.
Like, if you didn't hate those characters, this show would be fucking up there and, like, shit.
Yeah.
Would get real. But I agree.
God damn, the show.
Oh my god, when he put the acid in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And everything comes crashing down.
And Walter's reaction.
Honestly, I gotta applaud them though. I thought they were gonna do the lazy way out, where like the acid ate through all layers of the floor and it killed the guy, and it was a pig accident. I thought that was gonna happen, and I was gonna be pissed because I thought that's fucking stupid, way too big a coincidence.
Yep.
And they didn't, and it was amazing.
It was just a fuck up on Jesse's part to again progress his character as a fuck up.
Yep, he is a fuck up for sure.
But he's
like
so
calling
likable.
them at the house like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but that it's so logical that he would though.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he has 2 dead people, well, 1 dead person, and, like, you know, that, he was eventually going to heal. Right?
Who?
Crazy 8?
Yeah, he was recovering.
Yeah.
But he knew too much.
Yeah, no, he was never going to,
Yeah.
you know. And he was definitely going to kill them.
Yeah, and his family, people were in danger.
Oh, for sure.
So it's just like he had to kill him. It was just
my god, when he's making the list of pros and cons, just the pros.
It's perfect, and he's taking shit.
It's the right thing to do.
Yep.
Like, you know, your religion says you should.
Yep.
And then on the other, you see all these list of reasons to not kill him, and on the other side, if you don't, he will kill you and everyone you love. Fuck.
You know what's amazing? Is they ended this show. Like, it was the highest rated show on television. Like, everybody fucking loved it, and they ended it right at the peak of its success.
Instead of letting it die.
It could have kept going for like 5 years, easily, and it still would have been amazing, but they cut it. Because the story was over, and you didn't want to drag it out.
Yeah. I see what you mean. I agree completely. I don't like the idea of, like, letting a story drag on too long.
Now they're doing a prequel.
Ooh.
Centered around a side character you'll meet in season 2. And it's fucking just as good.
It's out already?
Yep.
Oh.
I got season 1 on Blu-ray, and then season 2 is on television right now. I think they're getting ready for like season 2 finale. But yeah, it's fucking great.
So this entire series has yet to fail you.
Yeah, it's very smart.
Do you consider that prequel like Breaking Bad or its own thing?
Its own thing.
Okay.
Because it's not a continuation of Breaking Bad, but it's up there with Breaking Bad level quality.
Right.
Yeah. I would definitely say Breaking Bad's still better because it has a more peak. It went on longer, so it has more success. But the things it does in season 1 is it's like, holy shit, even Breaking Bad didn't do this in season 1, so it's just like, cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, it takes a character that was like, imagine if you took Batman from The Dark Knight and then later on you did Batman Begins. So you're just like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool. But, alright, so one of the great moments is, so after doing all the pros and cons, he goes to make him that sandwich, which again, he's just the fucking nicest.
I know he cuts the crust and everything. It's like such a nice.
But what you gotta acknowledge about this character, and it's, you know, Walter v. Shinji. Walter's definitely gonna win, and you gotta see the rest of Breaking Bad to realize this too. But it's just like, you have a character like Shinji who just goes along with what everybody says.
And oh my god, when they talk about why he never quit learning how to play what's the name of it?
Violin?
It's not. He doesn't play the violin. It's the cello, right?
It's a violin.
No, because he plays that really big. The violin is the small thing you play up here by your neck. He plays that humongous.
It's not a fucking humongous thing. It was smaller too.
No.
Okay, we'll fucking get to this.
Yeah.
Next week, big deal news. We'll say who was right.
Yeah.
But for now, what we gotta discuss is the fact that he takes so much shit and finally he's had enough. When those kids are fucking making fun of his kid, and he walks out of the store.
Oh yeah.
And the mom's just trying to comfort the kid, and he fucking knocks him down.
That was great.
Yeah. But like again, final thing I want to say about Breaking Bad is when he's gonna let him live. That's what he's decided. Because he trusts him, he likes him, just like we as the audience did. This show did what alright, you were saying about how a show takes you on the ride as an audience as for the character with Shinji.
Yep.
But it didn't justify anything, so it didn't work. That argument did not work. This show did work. You were on the same level as Walter. You're like...
You would not want to kill him.
Exactly.
Because...
Until you're like, oh shit, this guy's gonna kill me. He has to go down there and kill him. But he still has a thing, so he fucking stabs him in the leg, dude.
Oh man, that's painful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so intense, and the way they shoot it, it made you feel it too.
Yeah.
But, so, I'm gonna watch more Evangelion.
Yep.
Jesus is gonna watch more Breaking Bad. And over the next couple of weeks, we're just gonna keep talking about Breaking Bad and Evangelion. The best of anime versus the best of not anime when it comes to TV shows.
Right, and also not really a versus since we already know which one's better. But like maybe
No, it's not a versus.
Maybe one
it's
day.
It's like Batman and Superman, not
True.
Batman versus Superman.
True, and I agree.
Yeah.
That's the name of this episode.
I would say like Breaking Bad is Batman, and Evangelion is Robin. You know? Because like we know Batman's in charge, but it's like Robin is along for the ride because Robin's also good.
I'd call him Nightwing.
Robin becomes Nightwing, dumbass. So
I know, but like Robin could also mean all of those shitty Robins. I want it to be the good one.
There's only one shit Robin.
True.
So fuck you. The majority of Robin wins.
True, but
And that's
I'm going with Nightwing. Evangelion is Nightwing.
False. Nightwing is Robin.
Nightwing used to be Robin. That's like his booty short past.
But it's still him. You can take the Nightwing out of Robin, but you can't take the Robin out of Nightwing. Fuck you. That's where we ended.
Fuck.